Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you for joining me for your Dark Moon and New Moon in Libra Astro Tarot reading. Now we have the Dark Moon occurring October 5th, which is Tuesday at 8:41 a.m. This is when the moon enters Libra. But we don't have the new moon until that moon conjuncts with the Libra sun, and that'll occur on Wednesday, October 6th at 7:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please adjust to your time zone, and you might be able to see that new moon crescent in the west as it is setting in the morning. Okay, these are messages from your shadow guides and how they're helping you release the entanglements of karma and trauma and help you to reclaim that transformed soul energy and prepare you for those new intentions that you're going to plant with this new moon energy. So first of all, we have the dark moon or the crone, which is I let go, I release. I am within perfect possibility. This is dumping all that negative energy, your doubts and your fears, but doing so mindfully into the crone's cauldron and asking your deeper wise aspect, your subconscious, to help you transform that energy. And this could be other people's projections that they've projected upon you. This could be your own demons that you're dealing with, that perhaps you need to shift some of the behavior that you've been working on, because Libra energy is about balancing. And we have this Libra new moon, which is a new romantic cycle begins. Now this can mean many things for you, Pisces. And this is a general reading meant for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. And so for those of you who are in a relationship that you're happy with, this could just meaning adding a little romance to your relationship, maybe going out for a special dinner, a romantic dinner, or a romantic getaway. And for those of you who are single and are dating and looking for romance, this could be a friendship that shifts into something romantic and a new beginning starts there. Or this could be you meet someone and it could be love at first sight. This could be somebody that you're interested in. And for those of you who are single and perfectly happy being single, this could be giving yourself a little treat, like a little spa day, or doing something nice for yourself, rewarding yourself, because you've earned it and you are worth it. And then for this new intention that begins, we have I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. This is the maiden moon, rising out of the dark moon, the crone moon, and bringing us new messages, renewed energy that's been purified and transformed in the crone's cauldron. Okay, let's see how your shadow guides are helping you. What do they want to bring to your attention? And we have for you Vanth, the caretaker of the lost. Wow. Retrieving some lost fragments, soul fragments, respite, assistance, memory. And for me, I immediately got returning soul fragments through memory, and you're going to receive some assistance. And this could be in the form of a soul retrieval ritual or a past life regression. So you might be doing some really deep soul searching, and not just for this lifetime, but what kind of karma, trauma, entanglements that you have that you're experiencing in this lifetime. And when you realize that, you can reclaim that soul fragment, because that soul fragment has been cared for by Vanth, the caretaker of the lost. Or just losing part of who you are. And this is going to help you come back to who you are. Perhaps you got lost in the projections of other people, gaslighting you, telling you how you should live your life. Or this can also be your own self-talk. And this can come out of the projections of others. They're being filtered through the projections of others. And you need to come to the realization of what energy is yours and what belongs to others, and release that which doesn't belong to you. But know that there's a lesson that's attached to it, and that's why you are experiencing what you're experiencing, Pisces. And it's very deep, because Pisces, you are a very deep, sensitive sign. So let's go a little bit deeper here with the soul cards. Now, these don't come with interpretations, so it may very well be that you will see something in these cards that I do not, and those are valid for you. This is what we have for you, Pisces. Wow. Wow. This is so cool, Pisces. You have been in the depths. You have been in the darkness. But now this portal of light is opening up to you. And you're looking at it. You're receiving these new light downloads. And you might have to allow a little bit of time to absorb your own soul light energy so that you can heal. This can also be a surrendering to the truth, the darkness that you've been living in, the lies that you've been telling yourself, the lies that others have been telling you, your doubts and fears. But you have been doing some really, you have been in these shadows. And your guides, Vanth, the caretaker of the lost, is assisting you and giving you this light to show you your way, your true path. Because especially if you have been feeling lost, you don't know who you are, you just are feeling lost at who you are and what is your energy and what is other people's energies, because this is a very common experience for Pisces. Because you are this deep water sign, you need to spend time alone so that you can recover. Because you are so sensitive, you feel everything at such a deep level. And it may have overwhelmed you for quite some time. And you may have been spending quite a bit of time alone. And now, this is the time for you to take care of yourself, to do something kind for yourself, but within reason. Make reasonable choices. And I can't help but see there are it appears numbers are right here. I see 72. I see a question mark. I see 3. I see 1. I see a 5. And this looks like a 7. It also looks like there's an X there, which could be a rune, which would be Gifu, which can be romance. And this looks kind of like a Libra symbol to me. So, and there's a Y, and here's an, you can see things in this card, and they're going to have different significant meanings for you. And it even looks like there's a 3 down here at the bottom. And it looks like there's some shells right here. So it's like you're at the bottom of the ocean. And Pisces, that is you. You are that deep of a person. So let's see how this is focusing on your soul journey. And we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All right. You have a good friend who's giving you a reality check. And they're helping you to realize something for yourself. All right. That is good. And there's a lesson in that which they are trying. This friendship could be this light. It could also be a friendship that becomes deeper and a little more romantic. So let's go deeper into this, Pisces, with the tarot. And we start with 7 of Cups. You are in a daydream. You are wondering, where should you put your energies? You may have a lot of different interests, and you're not sure what to focus on. And maybe it is something that you do a little here, do a little there, and you just kind of go around about, because you might get easily bored, or you might lose that source connection. Like, okay, I have some focus here. I'm going to put my focus into these projects. Okay, now that's all that I had to put in those cups. And then you move on to these other cups. Now, just know that when you do this, you can spread yourself a little thin, and you can lose yourself. And here we have Van, the caretaker of the lost, assisting you with remembering what is your true cup of power and wisdom. Then next we have the ruler of coins. So this very well could be having something to do with business. This is the King of Pentacles. So you might be focused on a lot of different projects in your work, or you might be working while you're working on your own personal projects, because you're not happy where you're at, and you want to do your own thing. So you have to make that sacrifice, and it does spread you a little bit thin, but you're starting to see some payoff with your own projects. And you should be in a position where you can reclaim your power in the material world, as well as emotionally. And it very well could be that maybe your emotions are connected to your financial success, because Pisces, you do need that groundedness and having that material success. And Pisces can tend to be very successful, especially when they're in their own creativity and have the freedom to do what flows to them. But they also need a friend to help them keep grounded. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was an earth sign, because water and earth oppose each other, and that is the extreme opposites. And in the center is where you find that balance, which is what Libra is. Libra wants things to be fair, balanced, and just. And then we have the Tower card. Okay, something has got to give here. You may have been spreading yourself way too thin, Pisces, in too many projects. You're going to have to decide what it is that makes you feel successful, because there are things that are reaching their breaking point, and source, however you see spirit, is going to shatter your world and give you a truth check, a reality check. This is the truth setting you free. And again, Pisces about wanting things to be fair and just and equal and balanced. And this Tower card, so if things have been unfair, either way, whether you've been treated unfairly or perhaps you've been lost in yourself and you have unconsciously treated others unfairly because you needed them, because you were feeling lost. And you can kind of see this friendship kind of as your caretaker, but now it's time for you to take responsibility for your truth. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is you deciding what is right for you. You are tired, you're weary, you're exhausted. And you're kind of at that point where it's like, I'm not even sure what to do. But then Spirit brings you this beautiful cup and guides you and assists you. So this is that assistance. This is that light coming to you to help you realize. Look at that Ace of Cups. Look how this cup mirrors this cup. That is, it's going to be so emotionally clear to you. This is going to be a very deep healing for you, Pisces. And then the Three of Swords. You are healing from deep emotional pain. And this can be your kindnesses have been taken advantage of. This can be you realizing, all the things that are coming down in the Tower card. Because the Three of Swords are opportunities to learn lessons. They are hard lessons. These are people that you've allowed to hurt you. This is you hurting yourself. Because this is a general reading, so it's going to mean something different to each of you. But here we have the Tower and the Three of Swords. And we also have this Ace of Cups here. So there is going to be healing for you. And it's going to be a really deep, truthful healing for you. As I said, the Tower is the truth liberating you, setting you free. And you're going to have to go through this process of sorrow. And I can see that. You need to process this deep sorrow, this deep loss. whatever it may be for you, Pisces. And then you'll be able to go through this portal. And here we have the Conqueror of Coins. This is the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And so we have this waiting period. This is asking you to be patient with yourself until you feel grounded. Because here your world just got shook up with the Tower and the Three of Swords. You've had some painful, emotional realizations, whatever they may be for you. And you just need to give yourself a little bit of time. You're in a stable place right now. So give yourself some time to heal, but make sure that you take the action, because you still have to take action on your path of healing. In other words, don't lie here in the pool of your own self-pity and self-loathing. You know, certainly we all go there, but when you find your pearl of wisdom, that's the time to pick yourself up out of that puddle and rinse yourself off and release the pain and let that become what nurtures you, those lessons that you learn, because they were hard lessons, Pisces, and let them become a source of inspiration for you. And look, the Sovereign of Coins, this is the Queen of Coins. Now, because we had we also have the Ruler of Coins here in the first, and now we have the Conqueror of Coins here. And so we have almost like this partnership, and this can be a romantic partnership. This can be Taurus Capricorn energy, but it's definitely very strong earth energy that is going to help contain and help you maintain your focus and be your guide. Okay, and then finally we have the World. You accomplish something great, but only with the help of the King and Queen and the Knight of Coin. Those are earth signs, and the Knight of Coins is an instigator of change. All the knights are instigators of change. So there's a shift here. And for me, with this Queen of Coins, it seems like it gets softened from the King of Coins. So there's this softness. And then you find your place in the world, your true place. And look, here's that beautiful light. I love this reading for you, Pisces. This is really, really positive. I can see that you have done some really hard work. There's still some hard work ahead of you, but it's the process of reclaiming your power. And you have this assistance in remembering who you are, getting rid of, clearing the veils, if you will, because we are entering that season where the veils between the worlds are thinning, and you can find your truth. So let's see how this is activating you, Pisces. And we have Earth. This is wonderful. Again, confirmation, as again, we had the King, the Queen, and the Knight of Pentacles, which represents Earth. Number 24, which might be significant for some of you. You need to ground. This is just confirmation that these Earth signs are going to help ground your abilities, and your friendships are going to help ground you And you're going to find a new appreciation for your friendships. Those who have been true to you and those who have harmed you, you're going to have this deeper understanding. Perhaps you've been taking advantage of your friends as well, because the Three of Swords, the swords are double-edged. And this can mean different things to each of you. So I just wanted to put that in there because for some of you, you may have been so lost and relied so heavily upon these other earth signs that you've worn them down. They're tired. They're exhausted. They need some of your friendship in return, and let them get rejuvenated so they can continue to be there for you. And here we have the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. And for me, in some ways, I do see the Queen or the Sovereign of Coins as an archetype of Mother Nature. But she is more of the humanitarian and the caretaker and love, to where the King of Coins or the ruler of coins is the supporter, the foundation, to allow the beauty, to allow that holds this ethereal spiritual aspects of nature. And you, Pisces, being the last sign on the astral wheel and being a water sign, you are so deep and so sensitive, and you can get lost in your own subconscious. You can get lost in your own dreams. You're ruled by Neptune, so things can dissolve and be very fuzzy to you and blurry. And you need those earth signs to help you stay grounded, just as those earth signs need you to stay malleable and flexible and soft. Think of, we have the water, but we also have volcanoes, which the lava is this liquid earth. And what's deep inside the earth? This molten lava that the mantle spins and flows around. And I can kind of see that in this. We have the layers of our earth. We have the core, we have the mantle, we have the lava, and we have, our continents that float around, the tectonic plates that shift and move. Okay, one last card from the heart and soul to conclude this reading for you, Pisces. These cards are so awkward for me to shuffle, but I love them so much. The artwork is so beautiful. So what does your heart and soul have for you, Pisces? Okay, here's your artwork. Look at this full moon and see how it looks like that. And although this kind of looks like the sun, this could be harvest moon, however you perceive that. So let's see. Stop focusing on the situation for a while and just bring your awareness within. Wow, that just describes this card so well. Close your eyes, relax, and let go. Take a walk in the park or do whatever it takes to detach. A solution will soon become obvious, and all will work out fine. Well, these two cards go so well together. It's like this card is the explanation for this card. That is beautiful. There's your artwork again. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to end your reading here. I hope that this was helpful and beneficial for your journey. Your shadow guides have beautiful messages for you. Until next time, take care.